Welcome, Charlevoix Red Raider basketball. Al Telganoff tonight bringing you the action here on the Raider Ball Sports Network. Trying something a little bit new tonight, as many of you know. Scott and I have been broadcasting Raider football and basketball for a number of years on the radio, and just last week got the word that for this basketball season, at least in the short run, the station not able to carry us. So Scott and I wanted to continue to bring you these broadcasts and talked about different ways to do it. Unfortunately, the ESPN network of stations, including ESPN Ocho, didn't give us a call. So we put together this internet broadcast. Tonight's kind of a test run. We've got a few sponsors that were nice enough to help us out here to get things rolling. And hopefully as things go forward with this Raider basketball season, we'll be able to bring you some new things that we haven't been able to do previously. If you're listening online now, you can see that we've got a chat availability, so you can chat at us and we can chat back with you. Fans can chat with each other. Kind of a neat feature also for the parents and the other fans. You'll have the ability to listen to recorded broadcasts. So if your son has a real good night, then you can go ahead and tune back in and listen to that. So that'll be something kind of neat. And in the long run, we're hoping to put together our own webpage where you can stream this live. We'll have advertiser information right on that page. And we're really excited about it. It's a new opportunity for me and Scott. We appreciate all the kind words that we've gotten from people so far, and just looking forward to, most importantly, bringing you these ball games. I know a lot of folks aren't able to make it to all the games, and this is a nice way for us, hopefully, to get into the new age and bring you the games in a way that a lot of people listen to them, is on the internet. The other possibility is right now you can listen to us on the Mixlr app. That's spelled Mixlr. That's an app that you can get for your iPhone, iPad, or on Windows, and you can listen to us there. So I had a couple people say, well, we're not going to be able to listen to you while we're in the car. Most of us now have the old cable where you can just plug it in and play your iPhone over the radio. And so if you got the Mixlr app, you'll be able to do that. As I said, just stick with us, and hopefully we'll have some neat new options for you in the upcoming days. So enough about that. The other thing I guess I'd say tonight is this is a test run. So we're going to be a little bit probably more rough than we will be once we get this internet thing under our belt. So just ask you to bear with us. And when I say us, it's not a mouse in my pocket. You can tell my partner Scott's not here tonight, Dennis not here tonight. I've got my son Ty helping me up in the crow's nest here at Charlevoix High School. So we're going to do our best to bring you this action. So Charlevoix Red Raiders come in 0-1. Made the trip last night across the bridge to St. Ignace and had a tough 80-79 loss at the hands of the Saints. Raiders actually down by as many as 12 points late in that game. Real nice comeback, but came up short at the end. Raiders had a shot at it, had the ball with 7 seconds left. Actually, Nate Moon made a three-pointer that would have put the Raiders in the lead, but prior to him getting the shot off, Coach Erskine called timeout. It was a little bit scattered, a little helter-skelter out there on the court, and Brett wanted to talk things over. Unfortunately, Moon buried one just after he did. That would have put the Raiders ahead. Instead, the Raiders inbounded after the timeout with about 5 seconds left. Couldn't get a shot off and fell there at St. Ignace 80-79. So a quick turnaround for the Raiders. I think that's good news and bad news. Bad news is they had a tough game last night and got home at, for my son at least, 11:30, quarter to 12 at night. The good news is they get a chance to get it right out of their system, and that's a good thing. So we look forward to seeing what the Raiders can do. We've got about 4 minutes to tip. The Gaylord Blue Devils come in tonight trying to turn things around. They had a rocky season last year, finished 3-18, so it was a tough campaign for the Blue Devils. But one of those 3 wins was actually over the Charlevoix Raiders. They beat us 56-47 at their place in non-conference action. So the Raiders with a little score to settle here tonight, as that was one of the bright spots in the Blue Devil season. Raiders, as you recall, 7-15 season, a little bit disappointing. Zach Hankins, the big fella, on scholarship to Ferris State University, injured most of the season, came back for the tournament, and the Raiders never really got their feet under them until tournament time. They gave some good performances, obviously, during the season, taking Boyne City and St. Francis and Elk Rapids, giving them all they could take. East Jordan as well, the higher-ups in the Lake Michigan Conference last year, but Raiders with 7 wins, hoping to improve on that this season. It's a veteran crew that we've got back for the Red Raiders with Nate Moon, Keenan Bortz, Will Telgenhoff, Adam Michaud, J.J. Wackler, returning seniors, Ryan Joy also, and then Austin Putman, the big junior, returning for the Red Raiders as well. So Raiders hoping to get back on the winning track here tonight against Big North competition, the Blue Devils. So we will get things underway here after this break. Log back in and listen. One thing that you'll notice with the broadcast tonight, a little different than it's going to be in the long run, we've got no recorded spots. We've got no bumper music, so it's just me talking at you for next hour and a half or so. So I'm going to take my first break of the night. You're listening to Raider Basketball on the Raider Ball Sports Network, and I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
And now let's meet the starters for the visiting Blue Devils. At guard is junior, number 11, Mike Kaczynski. At the other guard, a junior,
welcome back to Charlevoix Raider Basketball. Starting lineups being announced for the game here at Charlevoix High School. For Gaylord, it's going to be Michael Kaczynski, a 5'11 junior. Jacob Freeman, a 5'8 junior. Steve Pitzik, a 6'2 senior. Colin Waters, a 6'3 senior. And Sam Rinke, a 5'11 senior. For the Red Raiders, same starting lineup as we saw last night up in St. Ignace. Noah Jekyll, Nate Moon, Adam Michaud, Austin Putman, and Walker Dross getting the call. So those are the lineups. The Raiders in their brand spanking new home white uniforms. Gaylord going to be in the visitor blue. I want to thank our sponsors tonight for help bring you this broadcast. Irish Boat Shop, Valerie K. Snyder PC, Dry Harbor Marine, Wells Fargo Advisors. So thank those sponsors. If you enjoy the broadcast, spread the word. I'd love to get a larger group of sponsors, and obviously love to get a huge group of listeners as we get this thing rolling. Speaking of getting things rolling, we're ready to get underway here. The JV game ended with a Blue Devil victory, 48-34 over the JV Raiders. They dropped to 1-1 on the season. JV Raiders successful last night with a win up at St. Ignace against LaSalle High School, and even things up here tonight. So we're ready to get underway. It's going to be Colin Waters, the 6'3 senior, jumping for the Blue Devils as he waits out at the center circle for Austin Putman. Putman comes out. We're ready to get underway. Raiders are going to go left to right as I face it on the same side as the Raider bench. Obviously shooting that first half in front of the visitor bench. Putman ready to leap against big fella Waters. The tip goes into the backcourt, controlled by Dipzinski. Right side, And a whistle. We've got an injury here right straight out of the jump as Fitzik, I don't know if he caught a finger or elbow or something in the nose region. He's going to take a seat. And Jacobin Pryor McCovery is going to check in for the Blue Devils, rather. Hard to stop from the Red Devil saying here. And remember, this is the Blue Devils. Maybe I'll just stick with Gaylord, keep it safe. So Gaylord inbounds. Dipzinski with the basketball. Left side to Rinke. Raiders playing some tough defense. A shot by Waters. Errant, no good. Walker Dross with the rebound. Dross into the front court. Right side to Jekyll. Jekyll looking up top for Moon. Nothing there. He drives, and a little too much body there by Dipzinski. He's whistled for the foul. It's his first, Blue Devil first. And the Raiders will have it out of bounds underneath. 7:35 to go here in the first. Raiders nothing. Gaylord nothing. Moon to trigger for the Raiders under their own hoop. Bounce pass to Dross, right side. Now to Putman, top of the key. Putman drives, picks up his dribble. Now nice backdoor pass to Dross. His shot up, and his shot good. Walker Dross gets the Raiders on the board. 2-0, 7:24 to go here in the first. Waters with the basketball. Nice spin move underneath. Left-hand shot's up, no good. McCovery with the tip, no good. Ball is off Waters' foot, out of bounds. It'll be Raider basketball. Little scattered start for Gaylord. Raiders making good on the Walker Dross drive and shot. Little full court pressure here by Gaylord. Dross getting a little tending by Freeman. Gets it over to Jekyll. Now Jekyll across the timeline to Moon, top of the key. Moon drives down the lane. Nobody stops him. Moon scoop shot though. Nothing but the backboard, and McCovery with the rebound. He loses control of the basketball though, and it's called for carrying. Raiders will have it out of bounds at midcourt. 6:54 to go in the first. Charlevoix 2, Gaylord nothing. Inbound by Jekyll to Putman. He's across the timeline. He's working against Waters. Gets past him. Now spin move underneath. In traffic. Up and good. Bank shot by Putman, and the Raiders lead at 4-0. 6:40 to go here in the first. Near steal by Dross, but Waters going to shoot here a long one. No good. Rebound off to Freeman. Down to McCovery on the baseline. His shot no good. Nice rebound by Waters, but he tipped it to Dross. And now the Raiders looking to run. Putman, left side, has it tipped away from him, out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Red Raiders. 6:23 to go in the first. Charlevoix 4, Gaylord nothing. Raiders going to inbounds here. Moon looking for somebody. Got to get it in. And he throws a long pass to Dross to beat the 5-second count. Now Putman drives, looks, shot, no good. Rebound, Fitzik. Dipzinski's going to walk it up the court, left side for the Blue Devils. He's guarded by Moon. Raiders in a man-to-man defense. You hear the student section getting into it a little bit now. Freeman to Rinke. Dipzinski. Now Fitzik looking to drive. Kicks it out instead to Rinke. Rinke drives back to Fitzik. Fitzik's high glasser, no good. And the rebound again, Walker Dross. Dross brings it up right side. Waiting for them to cut him off, and they do. Now he turns it to get to Moon. Tipped out of bounds by Gaylord. Raiders will keep it. First substitutions of the night. Jack Forte coming in for Gaylord, as well as Marcus O'Rourke. Moon's going to inbounds to Walker Dross. 4-0, Raiders on top. 5:35 to go here in the first. Dross drives, hangs in the air, gets it to Moon. Moon way away from the basket, guarded closely by Corte. Now gives it to Michaud. Michaud tries to get down the lane, throws a pass intended for Jekyll, and it goes into the backcourt. That'll be an over and back violation, and the Blue Devils will take over. 5:23 to go in the first. 4-0, Raiders on top. McCovery and Corte trying to decide who's going to inbounds, and we're going to get a unit substitution here from the Red Raiders. A brand new 5. Telgenhoff, Bortz, Pearl, Joy, and Wackler all checking in. Coach Erskine said he might do a little of the blue and white 5-person subs like the University of Kentucky is doing this season. He tried it last night and going to pull it out again tonight. Now these Raiders going to play zone defense, shaking it up. Dibzinski recognizes the zone, gets it to Corte. Now back to Dibzinski up top. Now baseline to Fitzik. Over the top to O'Rourke. Shot from the corner for Gaylord. Corte, no good, and Telgenhoff with the rebound. 4-0 Raiders, 5 minutes to go in the first. Will drive down the lane. Nobody going to stop him here. Finally, McCovery comes over late and fouls him. Telgenhoff going to go to the line and shoot 2. 4:54 to go in the first. Red Raiders 4. Blue Devils nothing. Telgenhoff 1 for 1 at the line last night, putting that perfect shooting string on the line, and I jinxed him there. The curse of the commentator, they call it. So Will misses the first. Waters going to check back in, replacing McCovery. Telgenhoff waiting for his second free throw here. 4:54 to go in the first. Raiders up by 4. Bounces once, shoots, nothing but net. 5-0 Raiders. Pearl showing a little full court pressure, and now the Raiders going to switch into a half court press. Across the timeline, the pass by Dibzinski off Telgenhoff's foot. Wackler almost had the seal, but the official caught him there, so Gaylord will take it in from the side. 5-0 Raiders pitching a shutout so far. 4:46 to go in the first quarter. Dibzinski working now against this zone to Fitzik. Now inside to Waters. Nice defense collapsing there by Wackler. Air ball launched by O'Rourke, but Gaylord gets the rebound. O'Rourke went down to the other end, and coach had to tell him to come back because this team had the ball. Working against this 2-3 zone, Gaylord swings it side to side. Now Fitzik with a long 3 from the corner. He drains it, and Gaylord's on the board. 5-3. Raiders on top. We're halfway through the first quarter. Telgenhoff left side. Looks to drive, draws a double team, gives it up to Joy. Now to Bortz. Pearl cutting back door. Bortz's pass, though, intercepted by Dibzinski. On the run out, he loses control and looked like he might have been getting ready for a charge, but they're going to say, I believe, Kevin Pearl bailed him out with a foul. So we're midway through the first. 5-3 is our score. Charlevoix on top. That foul on Pearl is the Raiders' first foul of the night. 3:56 to go here in the first. I'm sorry, that's Bortz on the foul, not Pearl. So Gaylord inbounds. Dibzinski is going to trigger. Looking underneath, nothing there. Tosses it over the zone to Waters. He kicks it out to O'Rourke. Misses another 3. Telgenhoff with another rebound. Looking to run here. Will down the right side to Joy. Thinks about the 3. Instead pulls it up. Kicks it out to Pearl. Pearl down the lane to Bortz. He will shoot for 3, and it's an air ball. No good. It's off Waters, but he does a nice job of corralling it. And here come the Blue Devils. Dibzinski, nice pass up court to Fitzik, but the Raiders close in a hurry. Now up top to Corte. Back to Dibzinski. Now Fitzik. O'Rourke. They swing it. Long 3 here for Gaylord. That's no good by Corte. And Joy with the rebound. Ryan Joy going to walk it up the court here for the Raiders now. Quickly to the front court. His pass to Telgenhoff. Telgenhoff to Pearl. Now Bortz. 5-3 is our score. 3:05 to go in the first. Telgenhoff going to drive down the lane. He's tripped from behind. He got trapped up with somebody, and but officials calling travel here. So Raiders on the turnover. We'll give it back to Gaylord. 5-3. The Blue Devils with a chance to tie it or take the lead here on a 3. 2:59 to go in the first. Inbound pass to Dibzinski. Quickly into the front court. Gives it up to Fitzik. Another 3. That one misses. Telgenhoff with his 3rd rebound here in the first quarter. He walks it up. Tries a long pass then to Pearl, who thought was cutting back door. Pearl not ready for it. It goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Gaylord. 5-3 their score. 2:46 to go in the first quarter. Some substitutions here. That'll give us a chance to, again, thank our sponsors, Irish Boat Shop, Valerie K. Snyder PC, Dry Harbor Marine, and Wells Fargo Advisors. Quickly into the front court is Gaylord off the inbounds. Rinke is going to set things up Now they get it inside to Spitzek from the free throw line, in and out. Telgenhoff with another rebound. Will into the front court, got a man behind him, but kicks it out nicely to Bortz. Bortz with a great fake, gets himself open. He buries a three. Keenan Bortz for three, and the Raiders back up by 5, 8-3. Full court pressure by the Raiders. Freeman's going to beat this pressure and get it in the front court. Hands to Waters. Now Freeman. Now we're over to Rinke. Corte. In the middle of the zone. Now they swing it side to side. Now back up top to Corte. Raiders not showing any holes in this zone. Now they get it down on the baseline to Waters. Guarded by Telgenhoff. Spin move. Nice double team. Gives it up to McCovery, and his shot no good. Keenan Bortz with the rebound. Here come the Red Raiders again. Keenan into the front court. Free throw line. Telgenhoff. He's going to try a three. Short, no good. Pearl with a nice tip on the rebound. Tries to tip it to Telgenhoff, but Will can't control it. Out of bounds. Minute 31 to go. Raiders 8, Blue Devils 3. And we've got a 30-second timeout here on the floor. That's our first timeout of the night. And that's going to give me a chance to remind you of our sponsors who are generously helping us out with this test broadcast here tonight. Irish Boat Shop, serving northern Michigan boaters for over 50 years with quality boats from Sea Ray, Boston Whaler, and Nautique towboats. With complete service, storage, dockage, and ship stores, Irish Boat Shop will help you have fun with your boat. Valerie K. Snyder, PC, if you're in need of a professional, conscientious attorney to assist you with your legal matters, contact Valerie K. Snyder. No problem's too big, no problem's too small. Whether you're thinking of estate planning, need advice on starting or operating your business, or buying or selling real estate, Valerie's the attorney for you. Call her at 547-3400. Inbounds here coming out of that 30-second timeout for Gaylord. Near turnover against the full court pressure, but they've got it in the backcourt. Now a quick pass into the front court to McCovery. And they break that press. Get it outside to Rinke. Cross court to Freeman. He's going to try a long one, and he's going to bury it. 2 threes have been the offense here tonight for Gaylord, and they cut it to 8-6 with just over a minute to go in the first quarter. Joy into the front court, being guarded by Rinke. Gives it to Telgenhoff, goes right down the lane. Nice reverse layup by Will Telgenhoff. 10-6, Raiders on top. Gaylord having trouble with this pressure again. They get in the front court. Rinke, now Corte with the long three. He buries it. Wow. Gaylord finding the range on the threes. That's their third of the quarter. They still trail 10-9, though. Now Gaylord showing a little token pressure. Telgenhoff has it in the middle of the court. Gets it to Pearl on the baseline, who does a nice job of saving it. Gets it to Joy. Now Telgenhoff. Now to Bortz. Nice, pretty drive by Keenan, but his shot's off the glass. No good. Gaylord's got the ball here with 20 seconds to go in the quarter and a chance to go in with the lead. Long shot here by Freeman, no good, and Bortz corrals the rebound. Keenan across the timeline, working against McCovery and man-to-man defense. Now to Pearl. 5 seconds on the clock. Joy looking to drive, and he's fouled on the floor. So third foul for the Blue Devils, so that's not going to send Ryan to the line. Raiders going to inbound underneath. 4.4 seconds to go in the quarter. Bortz to inbounds to Pearl. Got to get a shot off here. Kevin tries to go cross court for Will. He throws one up, and nothing much he could do there. Pearl just lost track of the time there, and that's the end of the quarter with our score. Charlevoix 10, Gaylord 9. Tonight's broadcast brought to you also by Dry Harbor Marine. It won't be long till summer, so stop out and see Scott Barney and the crew at Dry Harbor for all your marine needs. They're selling the Avalon, Formula, and Monterey boats and featuring special promotions for the month of December. Dry Harbor Marine, a longtime supporter of Raider sports, wishes you and yours a happy holiday season. And whether you're close to retirement or already there, you're most likely trying to decide what you want to do during the next stage of your life and thinking about how you'll be able to financially support the retirement lifestyle you dreamed of. Wells Fargo Advisors' investment planning process offers you an effective way to identify your high priority goals and develop an investment plan designed to provide the wealth you need to live the life the way you want. For more information, call Steve Seeley today at 231-546-8255. 231-546-0446. That's 231-546-0446. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Easy for you to say. Raiders put the starters back in here after that first quarter. Raiders on top 10-9. Moon drives baseline, gives it up to Putman. Air ball and short. Rebounded by Fitzik. Gaylord looking to run here. Dybzinski gets it in the corner to O'Rourke. Now Corte. Now back to Dybzinski to McCovery. McCovery going baseline. Got by Putman, but he walked. Raiders will have the basketball. 7:37 to go here early in the second quarter, 10-9. Gaylord now going to show some full court man-to-man pressure. Jekyll having a problem getting the ball in bounds. Does. Bounce pass to Ross in the backcourt. And now foul called here on O'Rourke. A little too much body there on Walker Dross as Walker trying to deal with that pressure. Jekyll inbounds to Dross. Dross working against token pressure here, I'd say. Jekyll now gets it across the timeline, and they trap him. He finds Putman in the middle, though. Putman, pretty spin move, up and in, off the glass. 12-9, and Putman has got 4 on the night. Raiders up by 3 again. O'Rourke's going to try another 3, and this one he buries. O'Rourke went from an air ball to one off the rim to a switch. So now we're all tied up again. Ross out of control and runs into a Gaylord defender. And that's a bailout, basically, as Fitzik was called on the foul. But Walker Dross forcing the action there. And Walker bailed out with the foul. So that is the 5th foul for Gaylord. So the Raiders still not yet in the bonus. 7:03 to go in the quarter. 12-12's our score. Moon's going to inbounds to Dross over the top. Walker now left side to Moon. Moon looks for Michaud inside. Adam not open. Now he is on the baseline. Bounces it into him. Adam looking to deal. Instead finds Putman at the elbow. Putman with a pretty drive. Puts it off the glass left-handed, and he's fouled by Fitzik. So Austin going to go to the line and shoot 2 here. 6:49 to go in the half. 12-12's our score. Raiders have led throughout. It's the 3-point baskets of Gaylord that are keeping them in this ball game. Actually, all 12 points on 4 3-point shots. Putman sinks the free throw. Put the Raiders back up on top. 13-12. Waters returning for Gaylord. Fitzik going to grab a seat here. Putman's second shot is up, and it's good. 14-12. 6:49 to go here in the half. Corte finds O'Rourke in the corner. Now gets it inside to Waters. Foul called. And this one is going to be on Adam Michaud. That's Adam's first. That's only the team's second. Kind of a far cry from last night's game when the Raiders had probably 100 fouls. I guess that's maybe exaggerating, but 4 Raiders fouled out. That gives you an idea of what the Raiders were dealing with last night. Here tonight, we don't even have 4 fouls so far in the first half. Moon with a shot for the Raiders, no good. It's off Fitzik's hand. Michaud tips it into McCovery's hands, and Gaylord will have the ball into the front court. Fitzik hands it to O'Rourke. Now Dybzinski tries to dump it down for McCovery. Putman gets it, and Putman is forced out of bounds, and it'll go over to Gaylord. 6:14 to go in the half. 14-12 on top. Gaylord inbounds here. Dybzinski with the basketball in the backcourt. Crosses the timeline. Guarded by Jekyll. Now gives it up to Rinke. Rinke to Waters up top. Waters trying to direct traffic. Nothing there. Michaud's on him. And a nice job of defense by the Raiders. Frustrating the Blue Devils as nothing's there. And O'Rourke is going to be called for a push-off. So the Raiders will take over on the turnover. That's the 7th foul here. We ought to be shooting 1-and-1 here. It's offensive foul, but it wasn't player control foul, but said they're going to give it inbounds. So Jekyll inbounds to Dross, and Walker in traffic, ill-advised, trying to dribble through a double team, and it's taken away from him. Recovery into the front court to Dubzinski. Nice move. Putman got a piece, though, and it turned it into a pass. Tipped it out to Rinke, and he throws up a shot. It's good, and he's fouled on the play, and that's going to be on Walker Dross. So just when I thought that Gaylord would score without it being a three-pointer, it's going to be the old-fashioned variety here as Rinke goes to the line with a chance to convert this three-point play, and he does. 15-14, Gaylord, first lead of the night for the Blue Devils. 5:46 to go here in the half. Jekyll and Dross working against this pressure. Have had some problems with it so far. They find Putman in the middle, though, and now Austin going to drive it hard to the hoop. His runner short, no good, and recovery with the rebound. Kicks it up court to Freeman, who gives it back to him. Now to McCovery. Now to Rinke, driving baseline. Cross-court pass underneath. Shot no good by Freeman, but McCovery with the rebound. Nice kick out to Rinke again for another three. No good, and Putman with the rebound. Oh, and Putman throwing his elbows there as we got a couple of Gaylord guys reaching in. And they're going to call no foul for contact. Putman thought they were reaching in on him, started swinging his elbows pretty furiously, and didn't touch anybody, but it's kind of like in my job with an assault, where a lot of people think of an assault and battery, as being you hit somebody or something like that, but just raising your fist and acting like you're going to hit somebody's an assault. I guess that's what they called there on Putman. Inbound pass is intercepted, though, by Dross. 2-on-1, and he's fouled. Walker and Nate Moon were on the break. They had one guy back to beat. That was Rinke, and Rinke forced the foul. So Walker Dross is going to go to the free throw line here and shoot two. Walker's got 2 points on the night. 5:05 to go in the half. First shot is no good. Walker will give it another shot at trying to tie this thing up. Getting some instruction from Coach Erskine. His second shot's up and good. We're tied at 15 all. Raiders full court pressure here, denying the inbounds. Long pass, though. Brought in by Fitzik. He had a man all alone underneath the basket, Jacob Freeman, but his pass was too strong, out of bounds, and the Raiders will get it back. The Raiders caught a break there. The Raiders working against this pressure. Get it to Pearl at the timeline. He gets it to Moon, and Nate Moon traveled. Nate didn't like it, but he did. 4:53 to go in the half. We're all tied 15-15. Gaylord going to inbounds from the side here at their own end. And the pass, wow, caught by Dubzinski. Looks like he might have stepped out of bounds, but they're going to say no, but he gives it up to Freeman, and we get it anyway because Freeman turns it over on a double dribble. So 4:49 to go in the half. 15-15 is our score. Moon to trigger underneath. Putman sets the screen for Jekyll, who gets it left side. Now dumps it into Austin. His shot blocked, swatted away by the big fella, Colin Waters. Out to Moon, who gets it to Pearl. Pearl gets it to Putman. 3 seconds is the call. Raiders took a little bit too long to get a shot up there. Coach Erskine not happy with that exchange. Raiders kind of overly patient there. So 4:38 to go in the half. All tied 15-15. Full court pressure here. Fitzik inbounds to Dubzinski. He dribbles through 3 Raiders. Finds Fitzik in the open court. He gives a nice, pretty pass. The Waters, rather, with a pretty pass to Fitzik. It's up and in. Gaylord back on top, 17-15. Pearl across the front court to Dross. Now he finds Moon open for 3 from the baseline. No good. Nice rebound by Walker Dross. And an even nicer teardrop putback. Raiders tie it up 17-17, and the inbounds pass goes off Dubzinski's foot out of bounds, so the Raiders will keep it. 4:10 to go in the half, and we're all tied up. Another hotly contested game, just like we had last night. Raiders lost 80-79 up at St. Agnes, hoping to turn things around here on a rare NBA-style back-to-back night sequence. Moon inbounds to Dross. Dross up top, man-to-man, gives it to Putman, top of the key. Putman loses the handle, and Dibzinski, he's got one man to beat deep, and he does. He goes all the way up, lays it in, and draws the foul. Wow. We'll have to see who this one was on. Dibzinski doing a nice job taking it to the rack, and that foul was on Noah Jekyll. That's his first, team fourth. 3:58 to go in the half. 19-17. Gaylord on top. Chance to take their biggest lead of the night here, and they don't. The shot is no good, but wow, what a job by Colin Waters getting the rebound, putting it back up and in. So Gaylord up by 4 now, 21-17. Dross working against man-to-man pressure, beats his man into the front court, gets the Moon. Another three from the same spot, right corner. This one, Nate Berry. 21-20 is our score. Gaylord working against this pressure, got a man all open underneath, all by himself. That's Waters. He puts it up and in. 23-21, 3:25 to go. Gaylord finding the holes in this Raider pressure. Ross knocked down in the backcourt, no call. You can hear the fans not happy with that. Putman with the ball on the baseline. Now he finds Dross. Dross top of the key, now left side to Moon. Moon guarded closely by Rinke, in the corner to Jekyll. Dumps it down to Putman. Putman's double team, triple team. Got his feet tangled up with the Gaylord defender. Foul's called, and Austin's going to go to the line and shoot 1-and-1 here. Fouls on Colin Waters. That's the big fella. That's his first. Couple substitutions coming in. Waters going to take a seat, as is Jacob Freeman. And McCovery and Corte returning for the Blue Devils. 3:02 to go in the half. 23-20 is our score. Putman, the 1-and-1, misses it. Raiders got to do better on the free throw line here in this tight ball game. Into the front court to Rinke. Now gets it out to Fitzik. His runner is good. Rolled around the rim and was good. Moon trying to take a charge there, but no call. And justifiably so, I think. So Gaylord, biggest lead of the night, 25-20. Jekyll looking to answer, and he does. Noah Jekyll buries a three from that spot in the corner where Moon just made one a minute ago. 25-23, 2.5 minutes to go in the half. Dibzinski gets it down on the baseline to Fitzik. Fitzik up top to Rinke. Now Dibzinski. Working it around this Raider zone defense. Baseline drive by Dibzinski. He's double teamed now, and he kicks it out to Corte. McCovery cuts middle. He thinks about giving it to him, but doesn't. Instead gives it baseline to Fitzik, who loses the handle. He gets it back. Dibzinski, nice pass. Out for the shot by Corte, no good. And on the rebound, Putman is thrown to the ground, and we're going to get a Gaylord personal foul here. Getting a little physical there underneath, and the Raiders on the short end of most of it. 25-23 is our score. Gaylord on top. Putman going to go to the line with a chance to tie things up here on the 1-and-1. If you joined me late here, Raiders did the unit substitution in the first quarter. Starting five played the first 4 minutes. Second five played the second 4 minutes. This quarter, Coach Erskine going a little more conventional, and only sub he's used is Pearl for Michel. First free throw by Putman is no good. I said it was 1-and-1, but actually that's the 10th foul. Double bonus here in play. Austin struggling from the line tonight. Needs this one here. And he gets it. 25-24 is our score. Minute 53 to go in the half. Telgenhoff's going to check in, replacing Putman. Dibzinski now working no pressure here from the Raiders. Walks it into the front court. Jekyll guarding him way out top. Drives down the lane. Pretty pass to McCovery, and McCovery puts it up and in. 27-24 Gaylord. Little token pressure here around the midcourt line. Jekyll is overpowered there by Dibzinski. Jekyll's pass off Dibzinski's hands out of bounds. It'll stay with the Raiders. 1:33 to go in the half. 27-24. Gaylord on top. Jekyll looking for somebody. Finally finds Moon in the corner. Nate looking to drive, spin move, and he's fouled by O'Rourke. Marcus didn't like the call there. He's got his hands straight up in the air, but he's whistled for the personal here. And as we said, with the last foul, double bonus in play here. So this time Nate Moon is going to go to the line and shoot 2. As the Raiders, who led most of the first quarter, trail here as we get close to halftime. At halftime, as I said, it's a different kind of test broadcast here tonight. So at halftime, we're just going to go off the air briefly. We don't have recorded spots, so we'll be back with a little bit of wrap-up after the half, and then we'll get things back underway. Moon misses both, missed the first and second free throws, and Gaylord with the ball into the front court. Rinke working right side, out to Dzibzinski. They're going to be content to be real patient here and spread the Raiders out. Dzibzinski gets a screen from Waters, and foul's called on his drive. Raiders looking for a Gaylord foul instead. It's going to be on Telgenhoff, his first. Will was one of the Raiders that fouled out of last night's game. As I said, 4 Raiders on the bench there at the end of that game. Inbounds to Corte. He's nicely guarded by Pearl. Almost had a steal. Corte got it back. Put it up and in, though. 29-24 is our score. We're under a minute to go now. Dross dribbles into a double team. Kicks it out to Jekyll, though. Moon with a pretty pass in the corner to Telgenhoff. Thought about the 3, but Waters closed in a hurry. Now gives it to Dross, and he travels. Top of the key. Pretty obvious one there, unfortunately, for Walker and the Raiders. 29-24 is our score. 42 seconds left in the first half. Inbounds here by Corte. And it's Dzibzinski going to walk it up. He's guarded by Telgenhoff. Gives it up right side to Rinke. Now McCovery. McCovery like a quarterback running the option. Fakes a couple of handoffs. Now he hands it off to Corte, who gets some pressure and throws it into the backcourt. Out of bounds. Raiders will take over on the turnover. 25 seconds to go in the half. 29-24 is our score. Coach Erskine going to sneak in a couple subs here. Michaud and Putman going to check in for Pearl and Jacob. So Telgenhoff inbounds to Michaud. Raider now Telgenhoff pulls up his dribble way up top and is bailed out by Moon. Now Moon working. Going against some tough defense there by Rinke, and he is called, or actually Michaud called for the illegal screen, and the Raiders will turn it over here. 29-24 is the score. 15 seconds to go. Dzibzinski's going to walk it up the court, working against Telgenhoff. Well, doesn't want to pick up that second foul here at the end of the half. This man gives it up. Long 3 here for Corte, and that's been the story of the first half, as at the buzzer, Jack Corte drills a 3 to give Gaylord a 32-24 advantage. 3-point baskets by Gaylord, really the key, and some bad shooting by the Raiders, to be honest. Just an abysmal night from the free throw line, and that's what we've got with our score here at the half. Gaylord 32, Charlevoix 24. This is Raider Ball Sports Network, and I'll be back shortly. Welcome back to Charlevoix Red Raider basketball. Al Telgenhoff alone bringing you the action here tonight. Actually, I got my sidekick, Ty Telgenhoff, up here with me, helping me out with the stats and making sure I don't mess up too much. And he actually said to me during the break, I don't know why I didn't do this years ago. So there you go. It's a lot of fun up here, Ty. Now, Ty insists that he won't say anything on the air because I thought maybe I could get a quick break and he could actually do some reads, but he refused. As I said earlier, tonight, a test run for us. So the plan in the long run is we will have it like the radio broadcast. Basically, through halftime, we will have some live reads that we'll update you on our sponsors, but we'll also have some recorded spots, and we'll even have some sweet music Kyle probably put together from his old radio production days. So just stick it out with us. We appreciate you listening. We really appreciate the folks who have agreed to sponsor us here in the early goings as we try to get this thing underway. Irish Boat Shop, serving northern Michigan boaters for over 50 years with quality boats from Sea Ray, Boston Whaler, and Nautique towboats with complete service, storage, dockage, and ship stores. Irish Boat Shop will help you have fun with your boat. Valerie K. Snyder, PC. If you're in need of a professional conscientious attorney to assist you with your legal matters, contact Valerie Snyder. No problem is too big and no problem is too small. Whether you're thinking of estate planning, need advice on starting or operating your business, buying, selling real estate, heck, I think criminal law, divorce, whatever. Now I'm off script here, but whatever kind of legal help you need, Valerie Snyder can help you out with that. Call her at 547-3400. Won't be long until summer, so stop out and see Scott Barney and the crew at Dry Harbor Marine for your marine needs, selling Avalon, Formula, and Monterey boats, and featuring special promotions for the month of December. Dry Harbor Marine, a longtime supporter of Raider sports, wishes you and yours a happy and healthy holiday season. It's time to take control of your financial situation and get your investment plan back on track. Wells Fargo Advisors ready to help you reevaluate your portfolio with their proprietary investment planning process. It helps you identify your investment priorities in light of current conditions and make adjustments as your life and the markets change. We'll see where you are now and create a plan flexible enough to adapt to whatever life throws your way. For more information, call Steve Seeley today at 231-547-0446. That's 231-547-0446. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. We're back underway here for the second half. Gaylord with the ball in the alternate possession. Looks like the same starting lineups that we had to start the game. Runner by Gaylord gets nothing but air, falls out of bounds, and you can hear the air ball chant from the Raider student section as Charlevoix takes over. Pass stolen by Gaylord into the front court. Double clutch move by Waters. His shot's no good, and Dross looking to push the ball into the front court. Dross gives it to Moon, top of the key. Moon now to Putman. Putman looking to drive. Nice job by Waters cutting him off. Kicks it out to Moon now. Moon guarded by Rinke. Now Moon looking to drive, and 5-second call by the official. They say Moon not making progress. Guarded closely for 5 seconds, and it'll be a turnover. Gaylord with the basketball and an 8-point lead here. 7:10 to go here in the third quarter. Dibzinski driving against Moon. Now Putman picks him up. Dribbles back up to the top of the key and going to reset things for the Blue Devils. Right side to Rinke. Rinke finds a man in the middle. Spin move by Waters. Now he kicks it out for a three from Freeman. No good. And on the rebound, foul is called here on the big fella, Colin Waters, bumping down underneath with Micho. And that's his second foul. On the inbounds, Gaylord showing full court pressure, and Coach Erskine calls a quick 30-second timeout. During the break, let me go through the halftime scoring with you for the Raiders. Putman leading the way with 7, Dross with 5, Jekyll, Telgenhoff, Moon, and Bortz all with 3. For Gaylord, it's Corte with 8, Fitzik with 7, Waters with 4, Freeman and Rinke and O'Rourke all with 3, Dibzinski and McCovery with 2. And our total stand at 32-24, Gaylord on top. As we come out of the timeout here, Coach Erskine with the whiteboard doing a little sketching here, showing the Raiders how he wants to break this Gaylord pressure. And the Raiders are going with a 1-4. Man out of bounds is Moon, and then 4 lined up at the free throw line. They break. Dross breaks open. They get it to him. He gets it in the front court. Now to Jekyll. Jekyll to Dross. Gets a nice pick from Micho, and a sheer drop from Dross. No good. Nice rebound by Waters, and he's going to walk it up for Gaylord. Moon, hustle, tries for the steal, but steps out of bounds. Nice tip by Moon. And it'll go back to Gaylord. 6:30 to go in the third, 32-24. The other thing that we're missing with just a one-man booth tonight is the good banter, the Scott Boss and Al Tulganoff banter, or the Chief Halverson, Al Tulganoff banter. We're going to pick that up Friday night as we do the Elk Rapids game. That'll be Scott and I down there against Raiders take on one of the best teams in the Lake Michigan Conference. Michaud with a 15-footer from the baseline, short, no good. Gaylord with the rebound. Raiders having a hard time finding the range here early going. Nice drive by Dibzinski. Kick out to Fitzik. This shot's no good. Moon tips the rebound to Jekyll. Jekyll loses it now. Heading out of bounds. Dibzinski saves it, but he saves it to the Raiders. Skip pass by Moon to Jekyll. Now to Dross. Putman top of the key. Michaud trying to post up against Fitzik. Nothing there. Putman drives. Shot no good. Waters with the rebound. Quick up court to Rinke. Rinke drives 1-on-3, and he is hammered, leveled, driven to the ground by Dross. And Rinke's going to go to the free throw line. Gaylord up by 8. Biggest lead of the night, and Rinke with the chance to sink a couple free throws here and put this into double digits. Raiders going to make a couple switches. Looks like Pearl and Tulgenhoff going to come in as Coach Erskine is going to abandon the 5-man unit substitution. That foul on Dross was his second. Jekyll and Michaud going to take a seat as Tulgenhoff and Pearl check in for them. 33-24 is our score. Rinke waiting for his second shot here. It's up and good. 10-point advantage for Gaylord. Moon inbounds to Tulgenhoff. Caught him kind of napping on their press. And Will gets it into the front court where he hands it to Moon. Moon working against Rinke. Loses the handle on the ground, and he's tied up by Rinke, who was waiting there for him. Got a few guys here for Gaylord. Looks like they spent some time in the weight room. This Sam Rinke. Not a tall guy, 5'11", but muscular, and he's tough to deal with. But Raiders on the inbound get it to Pearl, and a reverse layup up and in. Raiders finally on the board here in the second half. Dibzinski to Waters. Now gives it up to Freeman, who shoots up an air ball, not even close. Dross is mugged in the backcourt, no call. Freeman picks it up and puts it in. Dross is hurt on the ground as he lost his footing. Looked like he was bumped by Gaylord, but a no call there. And Walker looks like he's going to be all right. 5:01 to go in the third quarter, and it's 36-26 Gaylord on top. Pearl the inbounds for the Raiders. Again, that 4-man lined up there, and he's going to throw long for Tulgenhoff. Will had a man back, and foul called on Fitzik. Interesting play there is basically like a football move. Tries to launch the long pass to Tulgenhoff, and Will and Fitzik were the two going for it, and Fitzik with a little bit of a push is going to be whistled for the foul. So Raiders will inbounds underneath, down 36-26. Before they throw it in, one of the officials having a little chat with Nate Moon, getting a little bit physical down underneath. I don't know if that's what they're talking about or talking about Nate's college plans, but Moon to Tulgenhoff, now Dross. Walker going to dribble back and reset things. Gets a screen from Putman, a little pick and roll, gives it to Putman. Nothing there. He gives it to Moon. Long three, shot no good. Rebound is tipped, picked up by Dibzinski, and he's going to bring it in the front court. Now to Rinke, who's popped by Moon, 35 feet away from the basket, and a reach-in foul on Nate Moon is the call. Moon smiles on his face, but kind of a sarcastic Tom Izzo style smile there. Nate Moon picks up his first foul of the night. Raiders matching up man-to-man here, down by double digits. Inbounds to Dibzinski. Dibzinski guarded by Moon. Now he gives it up to O'Rourke, tries to force it inside to McCovery, who just checked in, and it's stolen by Dross. Run out for the Raiders, long pass up court to Putman, and he is flat out mugged. They got to call that one. That's a 2-shot foul on McCovery. Austin Putman going to go to the free throw line with a chance to shoot 2 here. We'll see if the Raiders have better luck here in the second half from the line on the more familiar basket maybe on their own end. Austin Putman with a nice shooter's roll. Touched about every part of that rim before it dropped in. But we'll take it. That's one of our few free throw conversions here tonight. 36-27 is our score. 4:18 to go in the game. Second shot up and in, nothing but net. Wow. McCovery gets it out of bounds and throws it. Looked like throwing it for his bench. Coach was the only one that really had a shot at catching that one. Went straight out of bounds, and they'll keep it. And wow, you don't see it often. It went right into the commons as the door was open. I think Mr. Garrett on the catch down there. They finally retrieved the ball, and the Raiders will have it under our own basket because McCovery threw it there and didn't touch anybody. Inbound to Telgenhoff. He dumps it down to Putman. Putman's hook shot no good. Rebound. Telgenhoff and Waters battling for it, and they're going to say it's off Waters. Wow. Telgenhoff a little, I guess I can only say chippy so many times. So we'll say aggressive there. It's getting a little physical, and we'll don't mind that. Inbound pass to Putman, wide open from 8 feet away, and Austin short, no good. I think he was shocked at how open he was. So Gaylord will have it. Long three by O'Rourke, and that's long and no good. Putman fits it, or Waters come over his back, get the rebound. Inside to McCovery, it's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with Gaylord. I say he went over his back. That's probably not the right way to put it. I don't know if it was actual box out. It was a long rebound, probably close to the free throw line. And Waters just went up and got it. Gaylord having a problem getting it in bounds. Dibzinski throws it up for grabs. Bortz tips it, but it's going to be hauled in by Corte. He's going to drive in amongst the trees, and he's fouled by a host of Raiders. Could have called that on 3 different guys. Bortz, Telgenhoff, and Putman, all 3 underneath there. And they're going to get Austin. They go with just the biggest guy, I think. Works out for the Raiders because that's only Austin's first foul. 2:45 or 3:45 rather to go in the third. 36-28. Gaylord on top. First free throws up and in for Mr. Corte. Just checking in here in the second half. He was their leading scorer in the first half. Hit a couple threes early on. Gaylord, that's all they were able to muster offensively was 3-point shots. And now they're asserting themselves. Corte misses that one, though. Pearl with the rebound. Tries a long pass for Telgenhoff, and it's intercepted. Now O'Rourke has it underneath the basket, but stepped on the baseline out of bounds. So the Raiders will keep it. 37-28 is our score. I think we caught a break. Will was just getting ready to drill the guy when they blew the whistle there out of bounds. So Raiders will have it. Into the front court. Putman waiting for somebody to pick him up. Waters finally does. Gives it up to Telgenhoff, who drives through the lane. Now to Bortz. He swings it left side. Moon for 3, and it's good. Nate Moon cuts the lead to 6. 37-31 is our score for Moon. He's got 6. Waters up top to Corte. Corte going to drive. Beats his man, and then when the double team came and the person of Nate Moon, he dumped it down to McCovery, and that's too easy. He puts it up and in. Slicing through that Raider defense, and now Moon does the same. Slice through the Gaylord defense, but then threw up a shot that hit nothing but glass. O'Rourke with a long, long 3, and you got to call that one. He banked it. I don't think that's what he meant to do. It counts 3 just the same, and Gaylord with their biggest lead of the night, 42-31. Telgenhoff now left side. He drives down the lane. Another reverse layup. This one's no good. Pearl with the rebound. Nice job. On the ground. Kicks it out to Keenan Bortz. Coach Erskine was worried there about a turnover. and was quick calling the 30-second timeout. I want to remind you folks that tonight's game brought to you by our sponsors, Irish Boat Shop, serving northern Michigan boaters for over 50 years with quality boats from Sea Ray, Boston Whaler, and Nautique towboats with complete service, storage, dockage, and ship stores. Irish Boat Shop will help you have fun with your boat. And if you're in need of a professional, conscientious attorney to assist you with your legal matters, contact Valerie Snyder. No problem is too big. No problem is too small. Whether you're thinking of estate planning, need advice on starting or operating a business, or are buying or selling real estate, Valerie is the attorney for you. Call her at 547-3400. 2:23 to go in the third quarter. Raiders have the basketball here. Pearl is going to trigger right in front of the student section here at Charlevoix. Putman has it. He's all alone, and they're going to let him shoot a three, and he'll take it, and he'll bury it. Putman cuts it to 8. He's got 12 on the night. Dipzinski working against Telgenhoff. Help from Bortz, and hands it off to Korte. Looked like he carried, instead pulls it up. Free throw line, shot no good. McCovery with the rebound. His shot no good. Waters with the rebound. He puts it up and in. Too many chances for Gaylord. Now Telgenhoff working against Gaylord pressure. It drives all the way in the lane. 360 move. Throws it up and in. I don't know if Will even knew where the basket was. 360 in the air and threw it up and in. Big bucket by Telgenhoff. Cuts it to 8. Minute 36 to go in the third. Dipzinski, good defense by Telgenhoff, forces a miss. Pearl with the rebound. Raiders looking to run here. Pearl, bad pass into the front court for Bortz, but he was in traffic, and they convert on the other end with a long pass to O'Rourke. Reverse layup by him, and that's a tough turnaround there for the Raiders. O'Rourke's got 8. Back up to 10 points. Putman left open again for 3, and Austin buries it again. He leads all scorers with 15. O'Rourke says, you can do that, I'll do it too. He shoots a 3, long, no good, going out of bounds, saved by Pearl. Now Bortz looking to run. Raiders down by 7. Keenan out of control in the front court, and they're going to bail him out with a reach in here. I don't know where Keenan was going, but he knew. So the foul on Gaylord is going to be on Korte. Substitutions here for both teams. Ross returns for the Raiders. And 3 substitutions for Gaylord. We'll get those here in a minute. Pearl inbounding under the Raiders' own basket. Finds Bortz. Right side in front of the student section. Now dribbles top of the key. Behind the back dribble. Working against his man. Gives it up to Pearl. Pearl's pass tipped out of bounds by Korte. Telgenhoff looked guilty there, like he was going to walk into the backcourt. But the officials didn't see it go off his hands, I guess. Wackler checks in for Pearl, and the Raiders have the ball here. Down by 7. Raiders cutting into this lead. Little work here, 2-man game between Drost and Putman. Putman's runner, no good, left-hand shot. Rebound Gaylord. They go into the front court. Korte, somebody better pick him up. Telgenhoff does. He gives it up left side to Rinke. 25 seconds to go here in the third. Pass inside, tipped from behind by Drost. McCovery comes up with it though. His shot's long and no good, and Drost with the rebound. 15 seconds left in the half. Raiders got to hustle it up here to get a shot off. Gets it to Telgenhoff left side. 10 seconds. Will holding the ball. 8, 6. He's looking to run. They got a clear out for him. He goes right down the lane. It's tipped away by Gaylord. Loose on the floor, and that ends the half. Ends the third quarter, rather. Score, Gaylord 46, Charlevoix 39. Telgenhoff had a little clear out there for him and looked like he was going to be open in that lane, but tipped away by Gaylord at just the right time. Raiders down by 7. They were down by 11 cutting into this. It won't be long till summer, so stop out and see Scott Barney and the crew at Dry Harbor Marine for your marine needs, selling Avalon, Formula, and Monterey boats, and featuring special promotions for the month of December. Dry Harbor Marine, a longtime supporter of Raider sports, wishes you and yours a happy holiday season. And whether you're close to retirement or you're already there, I feel like I'm getting there, but I don't know. I've been die at my desk, I guess, so it doesn't apply to me. But the rest of you, whether you're close to retirement or already there, you're most likely trying to decide what you want to do during the next stage of your life and thinking about how you'll be able to financially support the retirement lifestyle you've dreamed of. Wells Fargo investment planning process offers you an effective way to identify your highest priority goals and develop an investment plan designed to provide the wealth you need to live your life the way you want. For more information, call Steve Seeley today at 547-0446. That's 547-0446. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Why can't I get that straight, Ty? SIPC. All right, I'm going to get it. Gaylord on the alternate possession, going to inbounds here to start the fourth quarter. Ryan Joy checks in for the Raiders. Gaylord with the basketball, working against a zone by the Raiders, but it's zone extended, so they're pressuring in all places. Pass down underneath to McCovery. They find that hole as the Raiders don't get down help side. And Gaylord scores, and Gaylord coach Tim O'Rourke with a quick timeout here. Didn't like what he saw there, despite the fact that his team scored. 48-39 is our score, 7:42 to go in the basketball game. Join Scott and I Friday night from Elk Rapids as we bring you that action between the Charlevoix Raiders and the Elk Rapids Elks. One of the finest teams in northern Michigan are those Elks. And the Raiders, big challenge down there. But it'll be a fun one. Always a fun place to watch the games. And Coach Morrison does a great job getting his guys ready. So it'll be fun to see. And as we said, tonight we're kind of working the kinks out. Hope you like what you hear. But we're going to have the, we got the real professional for that game. Scott Boss. He's a salesman, he's a broadcaster, he's a singer, and he's going to be our sound engineer and tell me, how bad we sound. So he's going to be with me, and we're going to bring you this. And as I said in the open, hoping to get some more sponsors, keep this thing going. Also to add some fun things on the website where you can see our sponsors, you can keep in touch. You can obviously listen to recordings of the games, and looking forward to all that. Locklear with a shot here to start the fourth quarter. It's off, no good. Gaylord into the front court. Sloppy play. McCovery loses the handle, and now Bortz is going to push it into the front court. Now Keaton loses it to McCovery. It's tipped off the official. 3-on-1 breakout. Shot is up, no good. Pearl with a great block there. Gaylord had a 3-on-1. Pearl was the one, and Pearl did a nice job of blocking that shot. Kevin got over as things getting real sloppy here in this first minute of the fourth quarter. 7:05 to play in the ball game. 48-39 is our score. The other thing, since we are kind of in our premiere here tonight, we're not going to have any player of the game afterward. So, but that's a feature we want to bring back and do a full post-game show with Scott and Dennis and I. And just excited about this opportunity, and most excited to let folks at home listen to this Raiders broadcast. Gaylord working against Raiders zone. Nothing there. Can't get a shot off, but they're working it all the way around. Real patient. Freeman kicks it out to Rinke. Now McCovery at the free throw line. Turnaround jumper. No good. Nice rebound goal by Fitzik. Wow, nobody got a body on him, and he found a seam, and he went and got it. Now Joy needs some help getting the ball in bounds. That lead was down to 7, now back up to 11, 50-39. Joy working against this pressure, forces it into the front court before he's double-teamed. Reach-in foul on Gaylord. 6:03 to go. Here in the fourth quarter, 50-39 is our score. Wholesale substitutions for the Raiders. Sorry about that. Moon going to inbounds to Jekyll. Putman, Nisho, and Dross all in the game as well. Dross with the ball up top. Working against some nice pressure from Freeman. Now Putman. Now Jekyll, top of the key. Noah down the lane. Runner, no good. Rolls off the glass, or rolls off the rim rather, and Fitzik with another rebound. Dibzinski is going to be content to just dribble the ball really in front of his bench, forcing the Raiders out of this zone defense. Looks like they're going to be content to work a little clock here. Rinke now to Waters. Waters drives past Michaud. Nice backdoor cut by Fitzik, and he hits him with a perfect pass. Fitzik puts it up and in. He's got 11. Putman into the front court, spins, finds Michaud open for three in the corner. Adam misses, no good. Jekyll hustling on the rebound and actually forces Dibzinski to step on the line, so the Raiders will take over the basketball underneath their own basket. Take over. I think I'm still doing football. Take over on downs, I was going to say. 52-39, 5:04 to go. Felgenhoff checks in for Michaud. Putman, turnaround jumper off the glass, no good. Big rebound by Waters. He's going to bring it up himself. Walker Dross is going to pick his pocket, though, and then they're going to call Waters on a reach-in foul. Wow, Walker Dross did that all on his own. And on the foul for Waters, that's his third. It'd be nice to see that big fella get a little bit of foul trouble here, because he's been a handful underneath. We don't have a cough button either, Ty. We're going to have to put that in the budget for our broadcast, because I can talk a lot, as my family will attest, or my coworkers. Felgenhoff, three-pointer from the right side, no good. Rebounded into the front court. That's Corte. And now Freeman's going to reset. He's going to dribble to the corner, and again, they're going to force the Raiders out of this zone, make them match up, and be content to run clock. 4:25 to go. Gaylord up by 13. 52-39 is our score. Freeman to Waters in the middle. Now, nice move by Fitzik. He got Moon up off his feet and then drove right by him, put it up and in off the glass. And now Gaylord, biggest lead of the night, 15. Ross against pressure, loses it out of bounds. Nice job of Freeman hawking him and forcing the turnover. Raiders are in kind of the danger zone right here. 15 points they trail by, and only 4 minutes to go in this ball game. Gaylord's content to run clock here, and he got some dribbling by Dibzinski, not going anywhere, close to a 5 count. Got to 4, I think, watching the official. Then he gives it up to Freeman. Freeman working against Ross. Now to Dibzinski. Raiders going to have to think about fouling here soon, as crazy as that may sound. They've only got 3 fouls, and Will Telgenhoff is always quick to oblige on the fouls. So for Will, that's going to be his second. That's only the team's 4th, so they've got fouls to give, and if Gaylord is going to milk the clock here, one way the Raiders can stop it is with fouls. Coach Erskine, I wonder if that's what he's going to talk about as he gets a timeout here. Ty's trying to signal something to me, and I'm going to have to put a headset on you, Ty, and you're going to have to actually just say it out loud. 54-39 is our score. Gaylord led 46-39 to start this quarter, so 8-0 spurt here to start things off, and this has really been a downfall for the Raiders. Irish Boat Shop is one of our proud sponsors of tonight's broadcast. They've been serving northern Michigan boaters for over 50 years with quality boats from Sea Ray, Boston Whaler, and Nautique towboats with complete service, storage, dockage, and ship stores. Irish Boat Shop will help you have fun with your boat. Coming out of the 30-second timeout, the Raiders will reassess their strategy. 3:43 to go in this ball game. It'll be Drost, Pearl, Telgenhoff, Putman, and Moon for Charlevoix as Gaylord inbounds under their own basket. Dibzinski going to get it in. Lobs over the Raider defense to Rinke. He's double teamed, but gives it up to Dibzinski. Raiders now going to extend this, and they do tip it. 3-on-2, but Moon has it picked from behind by Freeman. Nice job by Freeman. Looked like it was a run out for the Raiders. Moon didn't realize he had a man behind him. Now Dybzinski is trapped in the backcourt. They got to get across the timeline, and they do. But Gaylord's coach O'Rourke concerned they weren't going to get it across before the 10 seconds, and he calls a 30-second timeout. If you're in need of a professional, conscientious attorney to assist you with your legal matters, contact Valerie Snyder. No problem is too big or too small, whether you're thinking of estate planning, need advice on starting or operating your business, or are buying and selling real estate or any other legal matter, call Valerie. She's the attorney for you. Call her at 547-3400. 3:19 to go in this basketball game. The Raiders in danger of dropping to 0-2. We're hoping to avenge that loss to Gaylord last season, but so far it hasn't been going the Raiders' way. Inbound to Dybzinski. He dribbles into a corner, and Dross tips it, but tips it out of bounds, so it'll go back to Gaylord. 3:13 to go. Raiders still looking for their first points of the fourth quarter. Officials taking their time here, letting them inbound the ball. Finally, they give it to Rinke, and he triggers to Waters. Back to Rinke. Now O'Rourke. Just going to play keep away as the Raiders huddle around, but unable to get the ball. Now they force it. Oh, near turnover into the backcourt by Rinke. Now Telgenhoff tips it away from Waters, and he gets it loose. It's on the floor. Putman's got it. Raiders don't have numbers. Wow, O'Rourke hammers him. No call. It goes out of bounds. Wow. Coach Erskine said, no foul on that? And then the response, I didn't hear the official's response, but it was, are you kidding me? And then he pats him a couple times on the rear end. So no hard feelings. Raiders will keep it, though. Putman spins. Shot is up. No good. He's fouled by Waters. Austin's going to go to the free throw line with the chance to put some points on the board with the clock stopped. That foul is on Fitzik. That's his fourth. Team 7, so Raiders will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Putman makes the first. Cut it to 14. 2:38 to go in the ball game. Austin bounces 3 times and sinks it. He's got 17 to lead all scorers here tonight. Raiders full court pressure here. That's what they need. Trouble getting the ball in bounds, and Dross steals it. And he's hammered. Dybzinski with the foul. So now we're going to see some fouls called here. And the Raiders going to get another chance to go to the line and cut into this lead. Really a perfect situation for the Raiders. Has no time running off the clock here. We go from 15 to 13 on the Putman free throws. And now Dross is going to go to the line, but Gaylord wants to talk it over. Coach O'Rourke not happy with what he was seeing there. Going to sketch something up, and I actually, from our crow's nest here, I can kind of look over his shoulder. If I had better eyes, I could probably see what he's doing, but I won't do that. I'll remind you that it won't be long till summer, thank goodness. So stop out and see Scott Barney and the crew at Dry Harbor Marine for all your boating needs, selling Avalon, Formula, and Monterey boats, and featuring special promotions for the month of December. Dry Harbor Marine, a longtime supporter of Raider sports, wishes you and yours a happy holiday season. 2:36 to go in the ball game. Drost at the free throw line. He's going to shoot 1 and 1 here. He makes it. 54-42 is our score. Walker's got 6. That's his first point of the second half. Second free throw is long. No good. Rinke with the rebound. Gets it to O'Rourke, and now they're looking to run. Gets it to Waters down the lane. Nice left-hand layup off the glass. 56-42. Long pass up court for Putman. He puts it up and in. Back to a 12-point lead. Full court pressure by the Raiders. Dybzinski gets the inbounds pass. Now he's across the timeline, weaving in and out of traffic. Missed assignments. Coach Erskine not happy as Gaylord gets him in the front court. Now Rinke just going to hold it. Again, back to that keep away. They find Fitzik in the middle. Double team here. Raiders got a foul. I don't know what we're waiting on. Well, because we're going to steal it. Dross with the steal. O'Rourke trying to draw a charge. Walker goes around him, but then he loses control of the ball and carries it. So Gaylord will have it. And I tell you what, if the Raiders want to come back, they've got to foul. They have 4 fouls, so they've got 2 to give before we even get into the bonus. And Gaylord's going to run clock here. The Raiders have gotten a few steals, but we've got to get some missed free throws, which would be the same as a turnover. Moon does a nice job tipping it away, heading out of bounds. Putman for it. Now Dross down the floor. Now Moon on the floor. Pearl comes up with it, gives it to Putman. Spin move, 360, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it in. 10-point game. Minute 26 to go. Raiders coming back here. Dipzinski, double team by Putman and Moon. Gives it up to Fitzik. He's dribbling in and out of traffic. Now to Dipzinski into the front court. 3-on-1 breakout. Gives it to Waters. Waters puts it in and is hammered by Moon. It's good. And Waters is going to go to the free throw line. And that is going to be a backbreaker. 58-46 is our score. 1:11 to go in the ball game. Raiders needing to give fouls, but not that variety where they're going to be at the free throw line. And looks like Coach Erskine is going to empty the bench here. 12-point game with 1:11 to go. So we're going to get all the Raiders into this ball game. J.J. Wackler, Ryan Joy, Forrest Nort, Mason Lewisell, and Phil Shonda into the ball game for Charlevoix. And it's going to be Waters at the line. Waters has been a handful underneath. He misses the free throw, and Mason Lewisell with the rebound. Wackler looking to run into the front court. Minute to go on the ball game. Gives it to Shonda. Phil driving, and he's going to be fouled by O'Rourke, and so Phil's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 1-and-1 here. Chance to get into the scoring column and also to draw the Raiders closer with no time going off. Minute to go in the basketball game exactly. 58-46 is our score. It's been a rough night for the Red Raiders. They're going to drop to 0-2 here, barring a miraculous finish. Phil Shonda makes the first. Gets the bonus. Second shot's up. Oh, in and out. Nice rebound by Waters to Dipzinski. Now into the front court to Freeman. Dipzinski. Brinky's all alone. Gives it up to King. And they're just going to work clock here. 45 seconds to go. The Raiders chasing. Not much they can do here. And not real cohesive in the chasing department. Poor J.J. Wackler is running all over the court without a whole lot of help. And Ryan Joy finally says, I'm going to take matters into my own hands and foul. So that's going to be the 6th foul for the Raiders. So still not going to the line. Now they're putting him on the line, but it's not 1-and-1. 6 fouls. Yeah. Waters wanted to go to the line. The official in the beginning was beginning to buy it, but then thought the better of it. So they're going to take it out underneath. Dibzinski's going to trigger. 30 seconds to go in the ball game. We're not going to have a post-game show here tonight. I'm going to run through the scoring totals. As I said, no player of the game here tonight, but we're going to get that going here real soon. I thank you for listening to our inaugural broadcast here. Maybe 20 years from now, we'll look back and see what a historic night this was, like the first night ESPN was on. I was going to play a little Video Killed the Radio Star. Oh, that was MTV. Played that their first night. As Gaylord dribbles out the clock. And our final score here at Charlevoix High School is the Gaylord Blue Devils 58, the Charlevoix Red Raiders 47. Let me go through the final scoring totals. These are unofficial. Noah Jekyll with 3, Will Telgenhoff with 5, Nate Moon with 6, Walker Dross with 6, Keenan Bortz with 3, Kevin Pearl with 2, Austin Putman led all scorers with 21, and Phil Shonda with 1. For Gaylord, Fitzik with 13, Waters with 10, Corte with 9, O'Rourke with 8, McCovery with 6, Rinke with 5, Freeman with 5, and Dubzinski with 2 for your final totals of 58 for Gaylord, 47 for Charlevoix. Thanks for listening tonight. Join us again Friday night as we bring the action to you. Scott Boss and I will bring it to you here on this station, or I guess we don't call it this station now, this website. And as we said, a lot of exciting things in the future. If we get the support, I guess I gotta say it. If the listeners like it, and we're getting some nice comments on the website now, which I really appreciate, and get some nice tweets. So if you enjoy this, tell your friends. We'd love to get everybody listening Friday night who can't make it down for that Elk Rapids game. And so again, thanks for listening. Final score here again from Charlevoix High School. The Red Raiders 58, the Gaylord Blue Devils 47.